are going to listen and try to perform chapter 2. Now, we start with when Wilbur was moved into the fern's cell, because Fern said the little pig to his uncle. You know his uncle, right? To his uncle. And then his uncle, who was a circle man, put the little pig into the barn. He knows that a pile of manure is a good place for a young pig. Anyway. And he put a big manure pile in a little barn. And then he put a pig inside. It was warm in there. Wilbur loved to sleep in there. And he also quite loved the barn. And still loved Fern. Fern still visited her every day. Now, he still visits every day or every afternoon, because that she just loved to be near Wilbur. His uncle didn't want her to go inside the barn, but she said that Fern can sit on a milk stool and just sit outside the barn, but cannot go inside. Now, Fern was still happy about that, because she also got happy just to be near the pig. Oh, it's not a pig. So every day he will visit her. Wilbur was also happy. He was very happy when he knew that Fern was just sitting out on the milk stool. But one day it rained. Wilbur knew that Fern wouldn't come out here this day because of the high weather, because it's raining. So Wilbur was very sad. He had planned to go out. So when it's rainy, he cannot go outside and dig a hole. He wanted to dig a hole so that he can play in the hole. You know what pigs do in the hole, don't you? Make very, like dirty. So tomorrow he planned to go outside and dig a new hole. Tomorrow it stopped raining. The clouds were blue, and she smelled the familiar smell of hay and grain. And then his breakfast was just arriving. Mr. Miller was just handing a big pile of loaves, which is a mixture of donuts and breakfast. He poured it. Wilbur ate it. And after it, he go out. He was now very, very bored. He thought he'd go outside. When I go outside, there's nowhere to go but in. When I'm inside, he trotted into the small barn. There's nowhere to go but outside. And then he suddenly heard a voice. That's where you want, my friend, my friend, my friend, my friend. Who are you? Said Wilbur. I am the geese. I'm goose. And then the goose was just sitting on top of the fence. One of the birds' boards are loose. Push on it, and then you'll be free. Sorry. Free. And then Wilbur said, what? Speak slowly and don't repeat words. And I don't know what you're saying. The goose replied, yes, I sort of repeat your words very fastly. And then the pig said, did you say a bird was loose? Yes, 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 I said that. Push on it, push on it, push on it, and you'll be free. So the pig pushed very hard. He shut his eyes and pushed in, and then at last he managed to squeeze out the boy. What I will do now? Asked the pig to the goose. Do everywhere, jump and stand. Go to the orchard, run to the woods, jump, stand, skip, dance, and don't you want to go into the garden? Dig a hole, jump, twist, and go everywhere you want. Go into the garden, go into the cows, go into the geese. My nest. Go into everywhere you want. The world is a wonderful place when you are young. Now, Wilbur tried happily up. And suddenly he was digging a hole. Nobody noticed that he was free. And so it was Mr. Wilbur. Sorry, it was Mr. Well, anyway, a woman saw her. It was Fern's uncle's wife. It was her aunt. Now she saw him first because the pig was tired and just wanted to slump under an apple tree. And then he called to the uncle, husband. Anyway, the pig is out quickly. And then his husband, who was called Mr. Farmer, she said to Fern, quickly, the pig is out. And soon everyone was crowded around the pig. The goose disappeared. He soon told all the animals that Wilbur was out. Well, because that every time an animal broke out, the other animals always loved to know. So the goose told one of the cows, Wilbur is out. And then the whole cows knew. And then one of the cows told the sheep who lived with the cows, Wilbur's out. And soon all the sheep knew. And then soon the sheep told one of the horses who lived with sheep, Wilbur's out. And soon the whole farm knew that Wilbur was out. Wilbur was trying to find Fern. His eyes was filled with tears. Why doesn't Fern come? He wished that he saw Fern. That's time to calm him down. Calm down, pig! But Fern never came. So he was running up and down the hills. And suddenly he cried so hard that he cannot barely speak. And so he found that he was just running to Mr. Fern. Well, anyway, to Mr. Fern. And then he smelled a wonderful smell of slops. He just began to crouch here. Mr. Fern said, Pig, pig, come here. And then soon, Wilbur was just following Mr. Fern. And then Mr. Fern poured some slops onto the pig's tray. He pulled over the fence board, who is just how the pig squeezed through, so that there's a wide space for Wilbur to walk through. And then so he go inside and eat it. The goose says, No, listen to me! You are falling into the slops trick. Listen to me! But Wilbur didn't care. He just eat the slops. And while he eats, Fern's brother, well, anyway, I forgot his name, was just fetching a hammer and some nails. He just began to fix the fence. And so it was stuck again. Now that is the end of chapter 2. Oh, bye-bye. Welcome to chapter 3 next time.